Good morning, friends. Doc's over here. We're over here on the old Lake Havasu, and we're also. Oh my! Not a great start, but we're we're on the Fantic 250, and I really just wanted to jump on this thing just to see how. Oh my gosh, it's kind of a dog, boy. See how this thing was compared to the other 250s? I hadn't really ridden it. Oh, it's definitely fun. Oh, it's light. Oh my, it's really light. Holy. Anyway, this is Lake Havasu. It's a GNCC track. How cool is that? We don't really have a lot of GNCC tracks in the game, or like enduro tracks, you know, especially ones that aren't, you know, Krakenberg and just like the worst thing to play. Well, Krakenberg's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie, but it is quite brutal to play. This is a longer track. I think it's like 6 or 7 minutes. That's why. Oh, you see, I got my map up there on the right. But look how cool this is. We got the lake. Look how cool that is. That's pretty. I don't know. I think this is cool. Pretty unique. You just like rip along the side of the lake here. 5th gear wicked on a 250. I think this is pretty cool. And to be honest, I don't think this track has nearly. Oh my. The amount of downloads that it should, because I honestly think it was his thumbnail. Like the thumbnail for the track on MXB Mods doesn't even show the track. It shows like a GNCC rider. And to be honest, when I first saw it, I thought it was a skin for the Cowie, like a red plate 100 skin, and I was like, oh my. I was like, I don't know why why would we do that? Well, I don't know. I mean, like, I just wasn't into the Cowie at the time, so I kind of glanced over it. And then I saw that it was called Lake Havasu, and I was like, well, that's so strange. Oh my. I'm not really familiar with this track. And I clicked on it, and it was this little gem, and I bet a lot of people did that, to be honest. I bet a lot of people skipped over track that this specific. Oh! This specific. We're so down bad. I bet a lot of people skipped over this specific track because they thought maybe it was a skin. So if I was him, if he sees this video, and I'll put his name, whoever designed the track, on the screen, because I would remake that thumbnail. I would update this track and update the thumbnail, and I bet you would get a lot more downloads. TBH, because I don't think people are paying attention to it because they think it's a Cowie skin. And up until recently, the Cowie was kind of buns. You know what I mean? And so I think... Oh, I thought we were going left there. It's hard. I have to keep looking up my map to figure out where we're going. Anyway, yeah, if... That's just lovely front end things. But yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, nothing too challenging. Oh my goodness, as I watched twice in a row. It's just pretty fun, to be honest. It's really flowy. If you just kind of stand, you can kind of skip and hop through things, and it's fun to do on a 2-stroke because it kind of reminds me of like what you would do, you know, as a young laddie. You know, I know a lot of people do off-road races. I personally have never done them. I'm playing with one hand right now because I was itching my ear, but I've never done them. I do think that in Docky Walkie's prime of motorcycle racing, I think I would have been exceptional at GNCC. But you know, we'll never know. I'll just tell that to my kids that Docky Walkie. I was gonna say my kids don't call me Doc, but you know, actually they do. I was going to bed a couple nights ago, or my son was going to bed, and my son is about to turn 5, just to give you some perspective on age. And he was like, "Good night." I was like, "Good night, buddy. I love you." And he's like, "Good night, Doc." I thought that was funny. He watches my streams and my videos all the time, and you know, it's funny. Okay, we're totally sidetracking conversation here, but it's really funny to see, like, I don't know, you know, when I was growing up, my dad had his own like paving business, and you know, so we were always on tractors or welding or doing a bunch of stuff like that. And since I'm a content creator, it's really funny. Like, oh, that has collisions. Oh my. Both of my kids will set up like, oh, that was fire. They will set up like, oh, okay, like cardboard computers, and they will like stream, and I'm friends with King Ryder, so I always talk to him or talk about him in front of my wife and my kids and stuff, and so they'll be like, I'll come upstairs and I'll hear the kids be like, yo, King Ryder, thank you for the $100 donation. I'm like, wait, what? What is going on? And then they'll be sitting there in front of like fake cardboard computers, like fake streaming. It's so funny. It's funny to see them gravitate towards, whatever their parents are into or somebody of influence in their life is into. Growing up, I forgot that was a scrub jump. I love tractors, man. My dad put me on tractors from a really, really young age, and all I ever did, man, was ride dirt bikes and, dig holes with backhoes. And when I was like 5 years old, my dad had me dig a hole for our septic with a backhoe. I made a pad for a shop we were building with a dozer, like. I roughed the pad in, okay? Don't be coming at me like, oh, you're not gonna get grade with a D6. I know. Doc knows. Don't worry. I roughed the pad in. But I was like 8 years old, and then as I got older and I was paving, like for a living when I was like working full time, I was the skid steer, the skip loader. I ran the screed on pavement. How did we get on the topic of tractors? I have no idea. Anyway, I like tractors, and that's all because of that's what my dad did, so it's funny to see the kids into that. I would love to, little potholes here. That's a dream of mine, man. I would love to have enough property where I can have a couple of tractors. You guys know how useful tractors are? I know that there's some people that watch this that have tractors. You know how useful they are just to have around the house? You could do anything. I want this tree, and now I don't want the tree. And now I'm going to take the tree out. There's a big rock right here next to my bedroom. Now I want it to go away. Have you ever thought about digging a hole? I did, so I dug one. You know what I mean? That's tractor stuff. You want to pick up a car and move it over there? Go ahead. You can. Got a tractor. Anyway. But yeah, that's like a goal, man. I would love to. My wife has mentioned a few times about like wanting like low-key wanting a farm, and I don't think, hopefully she's not talking about like no hunter sheep. You don't want no like a whole, I almost call it a head of cattle, like is a head of lettuce or something. Like a whole, yeah, hopefully she don't want like a whole herd of moo cows or something, but I'm trying to just have like one cow, George, that's what we're naming him, and like a couple, I don't know, a dog, but we live on a farm, that's kind of what we're, this video is so shocked. Anyway, but like, yeah, having a farm, couple tractors, that would be spicy, right? Back in the day, that was always the goal, but had a dirt bike track on it, but Daddy Dog bonked his head one too many times. No more dirt bikes, but maybe we can have one for the kids. Oh my! Did not mean to go off there. My bad there, gentlemen. My bad. Anyway, back to this track. This track barks. Highly suggest. We need more of this in MX bicycles. I think that this would be a great, can you imagine this in an online lobby, boys, with like 20 people? Oh, 20 people full E-road? Or not full E-road, you're a psychopath. Guys, don't stop talking like that. But like 20 E-road, like, I don't know, 1 E-road? That would be wild. For like, I don't know, how long are GNCC races? Like 30, 40 minutes? Maybe, or a couple hours or something? I don't know. Should we recreate a full GNCC race? Do like this track, wet conditions just to make it horrid, and then put the E-road on like 1 with a full lobby and do like 2 hours or whatever it is? Yo, I'm low-key in. Oh, that sounds horrible, but I'm kind of in, to be honest. or however long we can go on max fuel, yeah, that would be fire. Maybe do that for a stream sometime. This track could get so bad. That'd be kind of fun though. Anyway, yeah, this track is really good. I think you should download it. It's a nice change of pace from, you know, constantly sweating. You know, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get on this game, I just sweat like lap times. You know, I'm either racing or I'm trying to go fast, you know? And this is a nice, obviously you can still race on this and you can still go fast, but it's a little bit more chill, you know? This would be a fun one to, you know, put some tunes on, put a little Jay Giles band. Wow, that's like a 60s band for all you little zoomers. Why I thought of Jay Giles, I'll literally never know. But like, you know, put a little the next thing I was gonna say was Jimi Hendrix. I don't know. We're just in the old days right now. Put a little Jay Bieber on. No, we're not listening to Justin Bieber. You're banned from the. If you. Okay, actually, he has some okay songs. Welcome to a 4 a.m. video from Doc. That's completely out of control. Anyway, if you guys need anything and you would like to talk, if you guys are going through it, if you guys are struggling with depression or anxiety or whatever it is, I would love to talk to you, help you. If you guys want to talk about Jesus, I would love to talk about Jesus with you. If you guys want to talk about anything, I'm here for you. Thank you guys for watching my just absolute chaotic video. And I don't usually ask for this, but if you've made it this far, like 11 minutes into the video, subscribe if you aren't already. All right? I love you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace!